欺骗我们 6 o'clock, we'll call the South Montgomery School Board of Trustees meeting to order. Ms. Hess, would you call roll?
Mr. Bannon.
Here.
Mr. Kincaid.
Present.
Mr. Watson.
Here.
Mr. Mason. Mr. Reeves. Mr. Cornelius.
Here.
Dr. Hofer. Present.
Thank you. At this time, we will do our pledge and students come in.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to introduce some of our high school students this evening. We have members of our Interact Club from the high school, as well as some of our swim team on the girls' side. So we're excited to have them here. I'll let you guys introduce yourself, and then Colton here is going to share a little bit about Interact Club, what they do for the high school and for the students in the community.
Yes, I'm Colton Corey, part of the Interact Club.
I'm Darby Falco, I'm on the swim team. I'm Esther Rivera, I'm on the swim team. I'm Madison Benson, I'm part of Interact. I'm Brooklyn Benson, and I'm part of Interact. I'm Parker Church, and I'm part of Interact and the swim team.
So within Interact, we do a lot of community service. For example, this year we started a closet within Southmont for kids that are in need to get clothes, toiletries, anything they may need. It's very discreet, easy for them to do. We raise money every year for kids in Haiti to have a Christmas. We're very fortunate to be able to have to do that for the past 3 years now. And we raise money every year doing hot chocolate during the Christmas parade. And all that money either goes to the kids in Haiti or to help our club better itself.
Yeah, so our Interact Club is made up of close to 70 students at the high school. It's a very large group led by Laura Kreit, who is an English teacher at the high school. She does a phenomenal job, and our students really have kind of taken the reins the last couple of years with her leadership. And they do phenomenal things to raise money and to provide items for students both in the community and outside. So they do a fantastic job, and we always love seeing them around doing Interact auction, Derby sodas, helping out at events around the community. So thank you guys.
Mr. Bannon, and we'll just have you. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
All right, at this time, we're going to have Ms. Hammond recognize our students and staff of the month.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, we're gonna start with our students and staff of the month, and we're gonna start with Ladoga. So is Adelina Guznes here?
Come on up.
Right here.
Congratulations.
Adelina is a 5th grader in Mrs. Long's class, is a wonderful example of Mountie leadership. She has taken on a leadership role in the cafeteria by helping younger students, always showing patience, kindness, and a calm, respectful attitude. Adelina sets a positive example through her actions and consistently models what it means to be responsible and caring. The spirit of helpfulness runs strong in her family, who are well known for setting good examples and supporting others. Adelina truly represents the values of our Mountie community. Congratulations. Is Candina Blakely here?
Yes.
As a 3rd grade teacher, Candy goes above and beyond to support both students and staff by helping create a successful and inclusive environment for students with special needs, mentoring a new teacher, and hosting an after-school reading club for students who need extra support. We are especially grateful for her determination, passion, and constant drive to do what is best for kids. Candy celebrates students for who they are and recognizes their individual successes, helping each child feel valued and capable. She leads with consistency and focus, always staying on track no matter what interruptions arise. As one colleague shared, Candy is always steady and intentional, bringing emotion, knowledge, and purpose into everything she teaches. Candida's dedication and leadership make a lasting impact on our school community, and she is truly deserving of this recognition. For New Market is Darby Carr here. Darby is a very sweet and kind student who makes our classroom a better place every day. She is always quick to help others without being asked and is thoughtful toward everyone around her. Darby works hard on her schoolwork and isn't afraid to try even when something feels challenging. She has a great attitude toward learning and always does her best. We are very proud to recognize Darby as our Student of the Month. Kelly Clifton. Kelly does an outstanding job teaching our 5th grade students. She encourages students to do their best and works tirelessly to help all students. She has been a strong leader in helping Miss Cloud learn the ropes as a young 5th grade teacher. Kelly is an asset to New Market and appreciated for all that she has done through the years. Congratulations. Is Vera Leatherman here? Vera, a Walnut 2nd grader, is respectful to everyone and consistently makes positive choices. She always strives to do the right thing, comes to school prepared, and is ready to learn every day. Vera works hard, stays focused, and never gives up when learning feels challenging. She is kind, responsible, and always willing to help others without being asked. Vera shows honesty, perseverance, and a positive attitude, and she is a role model to her classmates. Her actions truly reflect what it means to be a good citizen, making her very deserving of being recognized by the school board. Congratulations. Kinsey Neck. Kinsey works tirelessly to connect with her students and has quickly become a standout educator at Southmont. Though she is in her first year, she demonstrates the poise and skill of a veteran teacher, especially in how she handles challenging situations with positivity and creativity. Kinsey is known for getting down on her students' level, helping them process their choices and guiding them toward better outcomes with patience and kindness. Beyond her own classroom, Kinsey is a dedicated collaborator. She works closely with her specials group and integrates STEM into her art curriculum and partners with grade level teachers to align art projects with their units of study in CKLA. She consistently goes above and beyond, serving as a reliable leader and an appreciative mentee. At the junior high, Logan Rosenbaum. Is Logan here? We'll read anyway. Logan is a 7th grade student at Southmont Junior High who consistently demonstrates the quality of an outstanding student. One of Logan's greatest strengths is his kindness and willingness to include others. This was recently displayed in the lunchroom when he noticed a fellow classmate sitting alone and asked to move so he could sit with him. Logan is sincere, hardworking, and a true friend to all. His actions reflect strong character and make Southmont a better place for everyone. Is Haley Beach here? Haley Beach, a Southmont Junior High School counselor, goes above and beyond to support our students and school community. She leads the way in ensuring all aspects of the 21st Century Scholars Program are completed, works diligently to adjust schedules to meet students' academic needs, collaborates seamlessly with the administrative team, and completes all requirements for the school's 504 plans. Beyond her many responsibilities, Haley is a constant positive presence for students who need extra support. Whether in the hallways, the lunchroom, or greeting students at the beginning and end of the day, she is a caring friend and advocate who helps make even the toughest days a little better. Congratulations, Haley. And at the high school, Miss Sophia Shannon. Sophia has been selected as Southmont Student of the Month in recognition of her strong work ethic, determination, and commitment to her future. Sophia consistently puts forth her best effort in everything she does, taking pride in her work and pushing herself to meet high expectations. She is goal-oriented and thoughtful about her plans after high school, and she actively strives to prepare herself for what comes next. Sophia's dedication, perseverance, and positive approach to challenges make her a wonderful example of what it means to be a Mountie. Congratulations. And Katie Yoakum, who could not be here this evening, is the high school staff member of the month. She's been selected as Southmont Staff Member of the Month in recognition of her willingness to step in and help wherever she is needed. Her dedication to serving students and staff, Katie consistently goes above and beyond, offering support with a positive attitude and team-first mindset. In addition, she's brought new energy and creativity to the library by developing and implementing a variety of new programs that engage students and enhance their learning experience. Congratulations.
At this time, if you're a Mountie of the Month, we would love to get your picture outside. Families are welcome to
I texted you because I was hoping you would be here. Maybe we'd have something better. Well, yeah. Better than be here. Oh, yeah. It's the cool thing, Cora. I spent mine here in December, so. Thank you. That's what we do for our birthdays.
All right, at this time, we'll let Ms. Hammond and Mr. Jones do their presentation on the high school.
It's me again. Okay, we're just here to share a little bit of information about the high school for this year. Just to give you a little bit of demographics of the high school, we are just shy of 500 students this year. We're about 32% free and reduced. We have 39 certified teachers. Of those 39, 10 of them are shared amongst the high school and junior high. And then we have 5 instructional assistants that cover special education. Actually, that just turned to 6, but special education, study hall, and our music department. So those are the areas that we have instructional assistants to help. Obviously, I'm Ashley Hammond, the principal. Mr. Jones is our assistant principal, and then Mr. Aaron Charles is our athletic director. And I wanted to introduce just some others that have important roles in the building. Mr. Brad Acton is one of our counselors. Mrs. Kelsey Feast is a counselor, and then Mr. Michael Byram is our graduation pathways coordinator. They make up our guidance department. And then we have department chairs for each of our departments. So Laura Kripe is our English, Jeremiah Sparks is math, Mr. Reesley Thompson is social studies, and Rachel Scott is science. Ms. Kranak is our foreign language department chair. Ms. Gilly is our ag chair. Mrs. Noonan is fine arts. Mrs. Kessler is business, and Mrs. Duncan is our special ed. We wanted to share about dual credit at the high school. So just in case you aren't aware, dual credit is when students can earn credit in both high school and college at the same time. So they're taking the class at the high school and they're receiving high school credit and college credit for those courses. Currently, we have 13 dual credit certified teachers at the high school, which is amazing. And then we actually have 2 teachers who just started the process to become certified in the future, and that will be in communications and Spanish. So we are thrilled to get those. It'll probably take a year before that will actually come into play due to rules with credentialing and dual credit, but we're thoroughly excited to get those going. Those teachers have to pursue a master's degree in their content area in order to teach that course. We currently work with 4 college universities: Indiana University, ISU, Ivy Tech, and Vincennes. And so those are the 4 colleges we currently work with. Our hope for the future is to streamline that to be one university. There's a lot of reasons why we are using different universities. Some of that comes with who's credentialed and where, and we want to maximize the amount of offerings that we have. But eventually we will streamline that so that it makes the process much smoother for students and adults. And we currently offer 45 dual credits. So there are 45 dual credit courses offered at Southmont, which is just amazing. A little bit about our graduation rate, and what the graduation rate means is the state takes our cohorts, which are students who enter Southmont as a 9th grader. So day 1 of 9th grade, it captures who are all of our students, and they track those same students all 4 years. And so then what the state does is they end up giving us a percentage of what our graduation rate is. In other words, how many of the students that started as 9th graders earned their diploma. Obviously, you have move-ins in and out and transfer here and there. We have transfers in, and then there's a lot to keep track of. But as you can see, the Southmont graduation rate since 22, it's gone from 95.5 to 98.36. I think 98.36 is maybe 1 student that we did not get, for whatever reason. But you can see the state graduation rates are lower. That's the good news. Mm-hmm. Okay, Indiana College Corps. This year we have, actually last year was our first year, very small. But this year we've really boosted what's called the Indiana College Corps. The Indiana College Corps is 30 dual credit hours in general ed core subject content areas that guarantee students a completion of their freshman year in college. You're also guaranteed acceptance to all Indiana public colleges and some private colleges. The state is trying to get more and more private colleges, but obviously we don't have them all at this point. But Obviously, if you've been to college or know anyone who's been to college, saving an entire year of college is a lot of time and money. And so our goal is to not only have students prepared and ahead of the game with all of the dual credits they leave with, but it also saves families tons of money. The Southmont class of 2025, which last year, and to be honest, it was very difficult to obtain last year because we didn't have enough core content classes at the high school that weren't online through university. But we did have 3 students earn the ICC last year. This year we have more in-house and more opportunities for students in the building versus online. And so we have 8 seniors who are projected to earn the ICC this year. With a class of 27, we are at about 20 who are on track to earn the ICC, which is amazing. So that would be 20 students who have their freshman year of college complete. So when they go to wherever it is they're going to enroll, they would start as a sophomore. Some people say, oh, I want to do 4 years of college or whatnot, but you can start grad work if you want to do grad school that 4th year. So it's just really an amazing opportunity, something that wasn't around when I was in college, certainly, and you know, it's just a great opportunity for kids and families. Also, the state gives our school $1,500 for each student who obtains the Indiana College Core. So essentially that money that comes back though is used to help continue boosting our offerings and students who are dual credit credentialed, teachers who are dual credit credentialed, so we can offer that more and more. I wanted to share some AP results. So if we talked about dual credit, AP courses are essentially also college courses. However, the difference with an AP course versus a dual credit course is that an AP course requires you to take an AP exam at the end of it, and you have to receive a certain score on that exam in order to get the college credit. So while it's not necessarily as effective as our dual credits, there are some areas that if we don't have someone credentialed for dual credit, it's another opportunity for students to take the course, pass the exam with a certain score, and earn the dual credit that way. We currently have 3 AP courses: U.S. History, Calculus, and Literature. And what I'm showing you here is the scores 1 through 5. A student can earn a 1 through 5 on the exam, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. Most courses require you to have a 3 or higher to obtain college credit. The one that's different is literature, and you have to have a 4, which is even more difficult to obtain. And what we did is we listed, just to see over time, it's been, in 3 years, how we've grown. It has gone up, which is beneficial. If you look at U.S. history, the average score in 2023, the kids got a 1.27, which is pretty low. And now in 2020, this past year, our average was a 3.19. So average, most students got a 3 or higher in that exam. So we just put some data so that you could see, the growth. The thing that I was glad to see was how it's gotten better every year in every subject. So our goal is just to continue going higher. This is some of our SAT data. Our SAT exam is the college qualifying exam, if you will. It's a nation, it's given to everyone in the nation. And so students are tested in reading and writing and math. This is sort of our I-Learn in the high school level, if you will. So students take a reading and writing exam and a math exam, and then they get a total score on the SAT. What I did is put 24 data, 25 data, and then I put both exams, the Southmont averages and then the state averages. I think the reading and writing that isn't highlighted is the only one that's just barely below the state, but everything else, we're we're exceeding the state average. Now, am I saying that's acceptable? Not necessarily. We can always do better and better. But we're happy to see those scores, how they are. Okay, the Rural Early College Network Grant, this past school year, we applied, interviewed, it was kind of a rigorous process. And we were one of 15 rural Indiana high schools who received the federal grant from the Center of Excellence in Leadership, or CEL, at the University of Indianapolis. It is they call it a RECON grant, but it's Rural Early College Network. This grant provides us with financial support for teachers to become credentialed to teach dual credits, which is how we have two in the process. One getting the communications and the other getting Spanish. We have them enrolled. We're able to provide financial support to help with that. We're also able to collaborate a lot with the schools in the 15 schools that we're paired with and we meet with often. We've been visiting schools that receive this grant. Some of them have already become early college high schools, and our goal will be to become the same. It's kind of a rigorous process that we have to meet certain criteria to get there, and that's what this grant helps us do. Again, it kind of goes towards our Indiana College Core and all of the things for us to be able to provide those opportunities for students. So it was a pretty big deal that we received that grant, and we're able to, we're getting a lot of good stuff out of that grant. Career and Technical Ed at Southmont. I wanted to talk a little bit about the programs that we offer in our building, and then also I'll get to some of the programs that we have in our co-op. At Southmont specifically, we have year one of welding, so students can take the year one of welding beginning 11th and 12th or 11th grade and finish through 12th grade. The second year is done at North Montgomery, but year one, morning and afternoon, are in our building. We have an EMT program, a firefighting program. We offer digital design and photography, business, accounting, and marketing. We have an engineering program, ag program, an ed professions program. And then coming in the year 27-28, we are looking to open one of the first in the area of precision ag. And we are really excited about that. That is a lot of the future in agriculture, the drones and all of the cool things that you get to do with ag. That's what we will look to have beginning in 27 and 28. So we're pretty excited about that. And then some of the programs we offer at other schools as part of our West Central Co-op, we share with Western Boone, North Montgomery, and Crawfordsville. At Crawfordsville, we have access to use criminal justice, business administration, cybersecurity, auto, pre-nursing, construction trades, and then the industrial tech program. At North Montgomery, I said they have welding year two, and then they are looking at having the CDL program starting in 27-28 as well. Western Boone has our radio and TV program, and then while Rockville is not in our co-op, we do have access to use a location in Rockville for cosmetology. We have a lot of students who love that program. We have a lot of opportunities for kids beyond academics, and so we kind of wanted to share all of that. Honors diploma and technical honors diploma, you could earn, while this is changing for future years, currently you can earn an academic honors diploma, a technical honors diploma, or both. It's extremely difficult to get both, but we certainly have students who do it. But I kind of wanted you to see, the number of graduates who earned an academic honors diploma, which means they took additional math, they took foreign language, additional credits are required for those students to earn the academic honors diploma. And then the technical honors diploma is a certain number of credits in our CTE area to add to their regular diploma. So I was just really happy to see that we went from, in 2023, we had 8 students earn the technical honors diploma, and now we're at 19. We have been at 28 even at one point. So I just am thrilled to see that, we're at around 39 students are earning the academic honors and 19 are earning technical. So we've really boosted pushing students to earn more than just your regular Core 40 diploma. It's adding more, which gives them more opportunities in the future. I'm probably talking way too much. Am I over? Clubs and community service. I wanted to share some of the great things happening. Pictures are usually the best. These are pictures of many of our clubs. Interact, doing our the Christmas parade, BPA, and all of the phenomenal winners we have that come out of BPA every year. It's a great program for students and business professionals of America. Our FFA, our Spanish Club, National Honor Society, Interact Club, Bringing Change to Mind, all of those groups are represented up there. And I just wanted to share some of that along with the next slide. I will hit a little bit. Colton Corey mentioned earlier the Interact Club started, I think he said a clothes closet. We call it the Mountie Mall, but I wanted to touch base just to show you what the Interact Club has created and started this year. The pictures don't do it justice, but I tried. But we really do have like a double closet. And students have solicited, shoes and clothes and prom dresses and sports jackets. And there's a whole section of nothing but Mountie gear just for kids to find Mountie gear. School supplies, there's every, toiletry item you can need. We have soap, deodorant, everything. And kids can just scan that QR code, submit that they need to go in there to find something anytime they want. And we make sure that they get to go in. They basically go in, shop, take whatever they want and leave. And it's very discreet. And we have a lot of kids who are getting a lot of good stuff. So it's really a cool thing. And honestly, the kids have done it all on their own. So they have collected and washed every single item that's come in and hung and organized. And it's been a process. They have a lot more to do, because the stuff comes in, but they're doing a great job, and I just wanted to show that. We also have wonderful fine arts at Southmont. Our jazz band, our pep band, our regular band, our show choir, our choir. We just have so many great things going at Southmont, and I wanted to make sure that we highlighted all the great things that are happening in our fine arts department as well. And then, of course, obviously we have all kinds of extracurricular activities too. And we have high level of expectations for all kids in the classroom and on the field and in the gym. And we just have great students at Southmont, and we're thrilled to show you all of the great things that they're doing.
Mr. Charles helped put together a little bit of information and some data to kind of go along with athletics. So outside of just the classroom, we offer 21 sports at Southmont at the high school. Plus we offer fall and winter cheer. We had 228 participants last year. Those are individuals who participated in at least one sport or activity through athletics. And as you can see, if you look at the participation per season, a lot of those individuals were 2 sport athletes, if not 3 sport athletes to help fill in. So we have a lot of students who participate, and it shows both in the classroom and the dedication all or outside the classroom. Over the last 12 years, we had 21 sectional team championships, and those came from 11 different sports that we offer at the school. 2 regional championships in 2 different sports, as well as 1 semi-state championship. We had 2 IHSAA Eugene Cato Memorial Scholarship recipients, which is the highest scholarship that the IHSAA gives out. They give out 12 of those scholarships per year. There's a lengthy application process, and that is throughout the entire state of Indiana. So you have to be very well involved in athletics, academics, but also community support and community events. So getting multiple recipients of that award is a great accomplishment. We've also had multiple state qualifiers in 5 different individual athletics and sports. We've had 9 conference team championships in 5 different sports. 2 of those have come so far this year in the new athletic conference that we've joined. Wrestling was able to win the conference championship for the first time in our conference. And then girls basketball a week and a half ago, also conference championships, completing a perfect conference season. We have over 300 academic all-conference recipients over the last 12 years. And those are individuals who have competed at a high level, but also carried a GPA with 3.72 or higher. So both inside the classroom and on the field, been able to be successful.
And one of the big celebrations that we wanted to mention was that our high school was recognized this year as a Purple Star school designation. And this just means that we've displayed a significant commitment to service members, veterans, and students and families who are connected to the military. So I certainly wanted to mention that celebration as well. I think that's the end of our presentation, but I guess I just want to mention that obviously we have a lot of great things happening at Southmont, and I could probably stand here and talk to you about it for another couple hours. But we really have great kids and great people, and that's what makes our place a good place to be. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone have any questions? It was very thorough.
Because I think it was too long.
Perfect.
Okay, we will move on. Is Dr. Hofer, is there any revisions to the agenda?
No, I am going to add an action item, but I don't believe that would be considered a revision, so we'll just be adding something at the end.
Okay. Anybody sign up for public comments? Okay. Move on. Do we have a motion for the consent agenda? So moved. Second. Motion by Mr. Watson, second by Mr. Bannon. Is there any discussion?
I'm gonna abstain from the volunteer track coach Ron has. Even though he's a volunteer, I'm still abstaining.
Okay. Any other discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? 5-0. Total claims and payroll for the month was $1,658,198.53. Items for action: to approve CCHA as the special education attorney.
Yes, Mr. Kincaid, members of the board, I would ask for your approval this evening. CCHA stands for Church, Hiddle, and Atram. It's a law firm that specializes in special education. So with us withdrawing from the special ed co-op and the intricacies of special ed, we felt that we needed a firm completely dedicated to any special ed concerns, issues, timelines, due process that we would need. Mr. Taylor, still our attorney. CCHA would work hand in hand with Mr. Taylor on anything that we would need, but it would be an additional support to make sure that we are crossing all of our T's and dotting our I's. So I would ask for your approval this evening to approve that engagement with CCHA.
So moved.
Second. First by Ms. Hess, second by Mr. Cornelius. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Passed 5-0.
Perfect. And the item for action that I walked in with this evening, Mrs. Hammond, would you like to stand up? That way, if they say no, you'll just see it directly. I would like, to ask for your approval this evening for Mrs. Ashley Hammond to be approved on becoming our brand new Director of Special Education for Southmont Schools. It's bittersweet. She's a phenomenal high school principal, has made a great deal of progress, especially with Mr. Jones as her teammate. But with her background and expertise in special education, we really just love the idea of having someone internal, someone that we know will support our students as we embark on this journey. And I would ask for your approval this evening for Mrs. Hammond to become our Director of Special Education.
So moved.
Second.
We got a motion by Mr. Watson and a second by Ms. Hess to approve Ms. Hammond as our Director for Special Education.
Congratulations.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Mrs. Hammond, anything you'd like to say?
Not necessarily, it is bittersweet, because I do love what I do a lot. So I will miss being the high school principal, as crazy as that sounds. But I know that, it'll work out and I will still be around, so, I think that'll help me. I'm excited for the new position. I'm not really sure exactly everything I'm getting into, but I'm excited to figure it out.
As long as you read the all other duties as assigned, you don't have to worry about anything else. That's what I'm on track. You'll be good. All right.
It's in like a 1 fun.
I honestly think you'll be phenomenal, so.
Okay, Dr. Hofer, your monthly report.
Okay, I will share, since people are probably wondering, well, what will happen? So we will quickly find ourselves a high school principal. And we have some good folks internally as well to look at. So we will hire a high school principal, hopefully board approved then by next month, and then we will post an assistant principal. So the plan would be well before the end of the school year to have all of our positions intact. We're also then going to be working on filling the special needs positions that we have available that come hand in hand with running your own special education program. So it's, again, I'm just, my heart is happy and full with the fact that we are going to be having all of our students with special needs under our roof and giving them the very best services that they can right here with us under Mrs. Hammond's direction. Although I did give her explicit directions that she cannot boss everybody around at the high school still and try to run the high school. So we'll see what happens. Interact Club, obviously amazing kids. They speak for themselves. They're just all well-spoken, respectful, articulate, just a phenomenal group of kids. Wrestling, had some awesome moves this weekend. 6 are moving on with 1 alternate out of the 10 regional qualifiers. Gavin Mason was a regional champion. Mr. Mason was not feeling well tonight, so he couldn't be here, but Gavin, regional champion, everyone's super excited about that. 6 semi-state qualifiers: Lucas Scott, Jack Ward, Bryce Glaze, Camden Laney, Gavin Mason, Diego Castillo. So we were excited for our wrestling team. Show choir, if you weren't here, you just weren't cool for show choir because the plan was to be here from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. and we were here and it was amazing. It was a fantastic event, one of the largest events I've seen, especially in a small building, but we managed to pull it off. It was organized. It ran smoothly. We had more food options. That's obviously the way to keep people happy. You have B-Dubs, Papa John's, Ben's Pretzels, Dippin' Dots. So that was just a fantastic event. I think with 32, 34 teams or different schools, just wonderful. It keeps growing every year. I did make a point to say that we probably shouldn't grow anymore. I'm not sure we can handle more teams than we already had, but it was pretty amazing and receives a lot of praise around the state from the other schools. So
we definitely have street cred, and that makes me happy. Ms. Myers, anything I'm missing for our show choir? Our Southmont team just are fantastic hosts, as far as being a host school. And then Southmont performed before the final awards, and it was awesome to see them.
Our choir boosters were amazing.
Yes, absolutely
Hands that
amazing.
put in very long hours.
I don't know how I did not perform and I did not do much other than
made it.
walk around and watch, make sure there wasn't any mayhem, but my hips hurt, my legs hurt, and I thought, oh my gosh, these other people are really actually working hard. So I don't know how they feel, but it's just a testament.
Can you let us know?
No, I will not be performing. No, that will not happen. And our band had several students compete at solo and ensemble on Saturday. We had 6 students earn gold, 9 students earned silver, and 3 students earned bronze at the junior high level. 8 students earned gold, 9 earned silver for the high school, and 5 of those students qualified for the state competition. So things are just really moving along really well, and there were lots of things to be proud of just from this past weekend alone. Students and staff of the month, as always, love just recognizing all the good things that our students do and our staff do. When we think about integrity, it's doing what's right and what's best even when no one is looking, and that's what we have here with our students and staff of the month. And again, presentation nicely done to the high school. I love all the information. I'm almost thinking we should start maybe posting our presentations on our website because they're very informative for people that are looking at just the choices in the area and where they should be. So I think that's it, other than the fact that, of course, we are sad, and I think our 2 gals are not here, but we have 2 retirees. Miss Kelly Clifton will be retiring at the end of the school year after 30 years of dedicated service. She began her teaching career in 1999 at Waveland Elementary School, later moved to Newmarket in 2004. She is currently one of our 5th grade teachers at Newmarket, and she won an award this evening. And then Mrs. Julie Spencer will also be joining the ranks of retirement at the end of the school year. She began her career with Southmont Schools 37 years ago, all of which were spent at Walnut Elementary School. She began her career in Jacksonville, Florida, the first 2 years, and her most recent role has been serving as the Title I teacher at Walnut. So we just want to thank these 2 women for their amazing service, dedication, and leadership over the last 30 plus years. So they are now officially, well, not exactly, it's only February, but they will soon be officially free to enjoy retirement, and we'll do our plug of substitute teaching in case people want to come back. But lots of good things happening here. And again, I just thank always the members of the board and just the central office team. So always, oh, and Valentine's Day is coming up. I wore pink for Valentine's Day to show love for this weekend. But that will be this Saturday. So do something really nice for your spouse or loved ones. All right, that concludes my report.
Is there any items for discussion by the board? Seeing none, do I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? We're adjourned.